WMIX. Lady Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. You can also watch Lady Rams basketball with streaming video on WMIXsports.com. Powered by Dale's Harley-Davidson. Lady Rams basketball is also sponsored by Red Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at rlc.edu. The medicine shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square in King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Banzera Bank, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, Raising a Hospital, Raising the Bar. Sarah Staley, your country financial agent. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, Central Christian Church, and People National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski for Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from the WMIX Sports mobile studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Lady Rams pregame starts now.
And good evening and welcome inside Changnon Gymnasium tonight. The 5-1 Mount Vernon Lady Rams look for a big South 7 Conference win over the Centralia Annies. We're glad to have you with us from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. We'll have plenty coming your way tonight on this Lady Ram pregame show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow is high above the rafters. Bob Learfield is keeping us back on the air back at the studio. We're glad to have you tonight. We need to slip out for a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you set tonight for the Mount Vernon Rams and the Centralia Annies. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery? And being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with a best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidson. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number one. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Don't just dream about a better job. Go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Red Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Red Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
Announcing Schmidt Ford of Salem. Sales lineup. Paula, the Gardner Russell. Jason, the Mini Webb. Steve, the Sleeper Hotsy. Francis Max McIntosh. Max, the Hacker Reed. Jill, the Gambler McManus. Rick, Part-Time Vale. Jim, No Pressure Parkin. Dak, the Dealmaker Johnson. And Mike, the Hunter Russell. From our team to your team, Schmidt Ford of Salem wishes all our local sports teams a safe and winning season.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Downs, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner. Customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. It's the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Centralia Annies tonight. Glad to have you with us on WMIX FM, online at WMIXsports.com. with streaming video. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow is with us at Changnon as well. And Danny, big matchup tonight. It's a rivalry game between these two teams. The Lady Rams come in at 5-1. They are 1-0 in the South 7 Conference. Centralia comes in, meanwhile, 5-3. They are 2-0, however, in the South 7. Wins over Marion and Carbondale to start their conference year. Always an interesting one between these two teams. Somewhat of a winning drought for the Lady Rams against this team. But you kind of get the impression tonight it could go the way of the Lady Rams.
Conference championship already on the line here tonight. I mean, this is game 3 of a 10-game schedule. If you're Mount Vernon and you have any thoughts to win that championship, you have to hold serve and win here tonight on your home floor. Centralia 2-0. You got to win a couple games on the road. You've had success recently against Mount Vernon. Tonight would be a good night to get that done and continue that success and get them. This is a big game, only in the scheme of the conference race as far as this season goes.
No doubt about that. First of 2 between these two teams. The next one will come a little bit later on in the regular season. between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Centralia Annies. So glad to have you tonight. Don't forget, you can always stay up to date on the Twitterverse. We're at WMIX Sports. You can find easy access to that and our Facebook page online at WMIXsports.com. We also find video highlights, archives, scores, and so much more. It's the new WMIXsports.com. You'll enjoy it from your desktop or any device. We're glad to have you, regardless of how you may be accessing us. We'll have plenty of breaks to come here on your Lady Ram pregame show. Lady Rams basketball, of course, is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home, and Dick Sina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Danny, as we mentioned, a big one in terms of the conference race only thus far tonight.
Right. Yep. Because of the implications. 10-game schedule. You got to look at it this way, where you're sitting here and you're going, okay, if we want to win this conference, Mount Vernon has to win here at home. You can ill afford to lose conference games. You basically have to go undefeated at home. And then you come around and then you go on the other side. If you're Centralia, this is one of the games you have circled on the calendar as a steal here in this one.
Well, we'll see how these two teams fare tonight. It's the 2-0 Annies, the 1-0 Lady Rams. It's coming your way here in just a moment. We'll slip out for a quick break, come back, get you set for tonight's action between the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Centralia Annies. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports.
Lady Rams Days Bowers. We'll look at your next ride weather. Patchy clouds tonight, a low 30 to 34. The outlook for tomorrow, any sun giving way to clouds, a high of 56. And then cloudy tomorrow night with a shower late, low 46. Friday will be cloudy and milder with a shower, high 61. And then on Saturday, clouds, sunspot with a high temperature of 54. The outlook for Sunday, overcast with rain expected and afternoon temperatures in the mid-50s. Next ride weather, WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
People's National Bank understands how much small businesses mean to a community. That's why we've been supporting the local economy of Southern Illinois for over 100 years by providing commercial loans to area businesses. And our loan decisions are made right here in Southern Illinois. Hi, my name is Joe Gliosi, commercial banker for People's National Bank in beautiful Mount Vernon, Illinois. Stop by 413 South 34th Street to find out what a true community bank is all about. People's National Bank, proudly supporting local businesses since 1909.
Jeep Grand Cherokee, Wrangler, Compass, Patriot. I could go on all day. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Jeep dealer at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. We are proud to be Southern Illinois Jeep headquarters with a nice selection of all of your favorite Jeeps. The all-new 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee is a must-see. With premium on-road performance and legendary class-leading vehicle capability, the Grand Cherokee hits the sweet spot. We also have the 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sport, which offers the ultimate in capability without compromise and adventure fueled by the power within. Wrangler goes with freedom, just like King City Chrysler is with Jeep. Come see our selection at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or log on to KingCityChryslerCenter.com to view our inventory online. Find us on Facebook and Twitter.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium, WMIX, WMIXsports.com. Glad to have you with us tonight. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow is with us as well. Bob Learfield back at our Mount Vernon studio, keeping us on the air here tonight. Tonight, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams match up against the Centralia Annies, coached by Roger Stieg. Done a great job at the helm of the Annies. Jeff Lana, conversely, has done a great job at the helm of the Lady Rams. He seeks career win number 202 tonight, as these two teams will battle for the first of two times. We'll have Lady Rams basketball back on the air plenty next week, of course, bringing you some of the action. Not our last game this week. However, tomorrow we have the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase as it travels to Franklin County for the co-op, as Tesserville-Waltonville will welcome Chester. That'll be on WMIX-FM tomorrow night after the 6:15 JV start. Friday night, we have a couple of games for your listening and viewing pleasure. On Friday night, of course, the Mount Vernon Rams will travel to Altough. They'll take on the Crusaders, WMIX-FM, video online at WMIXsports.com. Then, on AM 940, the Woodlawn Cardinals travel to the second annual Saluki Shootout. They will take on the Modern Day Knights. That game will be on AM 940. You can listen to it on your mobile device at WMIXsports.com. Then on Saturday, the Cessna-Valera-Waltonville Lady Devils will travel to Hamilton County. We'll have that game for you as well. Busy week of basketball, DC, but that's just how we like it.
How we like it. Like to have a game a week, game a night, 6 or 7 games a week. lots of things going on, and we got lots of teams to cover over the next 3 or 4 months.
Of course, two teams we're focusing on here tonight, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams and the Centralia Annies. Roger Stee's club appears to be a younger one than what they've been accustomed to. Normally it's been a lot of senior leadership, a lot of senior guard play, but this is a team, they come in 5-3, were hot and cold in that Salem tournament to open the year. They finally were able to get out of that one, but that was a tough Salem tournament. Edwardsville leaves this year, goes and dominates another one. T-Town comes in, they battle Carlisle in that championship game, and what is a good competitive tournament for the Annies.
Well, and I think the Salem tournament's one of those well-known ones in the state that tough girls basketball play, and one thing you have to understand is that you come out of there with any kind of record, you're going to either get some competition, you're going to know how good or how bad your team is and what things you need to work on. That's a very tough girls tournament. Then you jump into South 7 play, and it doesn't matter how good or how bad people are, you're still going to go to the road, you still have teams coming to your place. It's a matter of dealing and playing in the South 7 Conference. So this 5-3 record by Centralia, they're probably a team with the talent that's graduated the last couple of years, still trying to find their way here in this early part of the season.
Well, and another team early on this season with some early successes, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams are 5-1. Went to the Nashville tournament, won their pool 3-0, lost to a tough Nashville team in that championship game, and you and I have not done Lady Rams basketball since that game together. The thing I took away from that, Danny, was the fact that they got 30 against a tough Nashville team. Doesn't happen often.
Build confidence, and you can see from there by the ability to play with Nashville for a half, almost in the third quarter. And Mount Vernon learned and had some confidence that night. So now you're jumping into the regular season where you jump in and you get a couple wins out of the game against Koki and Effingham St. Anthony. And now it's time to keep this going. And, again, like the Mount Vernon Rams last night, you won't come out down because it's your arch rival, your arch nemesis, but you'll come out tonight ready to go, and you just don't want to stub your toe on this one.
Well, one of the great things about it is you have a game against a tough St. Anthony team that comes in and pretty almost beats you to death. You come away with a win in that one to get to number 5. Now you're looking for 2-0 in the conference and your 6th win overall against a good Centralia team or a team that's at least going to give you a test night in and night out. This is kind of one of those games where it feels like you're going to know where you stand after the 32 minutes of basketball, maybe more.
Right, and this is it's a test. I mean, it's a test for Mount Vernon. This is one of those where you will know where your team stands because when you're playing your arch rivals, teams will know and understand what, the thing is. And you'll understand what's going on. Mount Vernon will understand where they're at. Centralia will understand where they're at, okay? And that's one of those deals where after tonight, you'll learn a little bit as they head down this final couple of stretch for the postseason, or I should say for the holiday season.
Well, holiday season is upon us indeed. Of course, both of these teams go to Mascoutah over the Christmas break. Lady Rams, after tonight, will have Carbondale at home on Tuesday before they travel to Freeburg on Saturday. So it's going to be a busy, tough test for the Lady Rams over the course of the next few weeks or so before they head into the aforementioned Mascoutah Holiday Tournament. Glad to have you. WMIX FM, video online at WMIXsports.com. We need to honor America from Changnon Gym. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, MoneyPass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 413 South 34th Street in Mount Vernon today for details on how to get your free checking account. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply. You've heard a lot about the new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, about the cozy fireplaces in its patient areas, and about its numerous healing gardens and soothing nature-inspired artwork. Now that the new hospital is finished, you can finally see them for yourself. Good Samaritan is hosting tours of the new hospital on Saturday, January 5th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday, January 6th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. This isn't your ordinary open house. It's the opportunity to get a behind-the-scenes glimpse of the brand-new Good Samaritan Regional Health Center before it's open to the public in late January. Come see an operating room from the point of view of the surgeon or the new expanded ER and all private patient rooms. Join us at the new facility just off Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon on January 5th and 6th for complimentary refreshments and to see how we're raising the bar for healthcare in Southern Illinois. You've never seen a hospital like this before. Visit smgsi.com to learn more.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square. 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, where you can make your service appointments online at fordsquare.com. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com. Time to get to know your Central Christian Church starting lineups. And of course, at Central Christian Church, you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. Log on to thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. Let's meet the Centralia Annies.
For the Annies at a forward tonight, 5'8" senior number 44, Danielle Meadows. And 5'6" junior number 52, Eric Castar. The center, 6' junior number 50, Abby Holtkamp. Your guards, 5'5" senior number 11, Maddie Wernsman. And 5'6" senior number 21, Jordan Lumen. For Roger Steig, Centralia Annies.
Discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Central offers exciting worship experiences packed with energy, relevant teaching, and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewscentral.com for service times and more information. Let's get to know Jeff Lonan's Lady Rams.
Lonan's Rams will go with the forward positions, 5'9" senior number 23, Haley Lockhart. 5'10" senior number 25, Kelby Kuyavi. Your center, 6' sophomore number 35, Hannah Owens. The guards, 5'7" junior number 10, Claire Ryan. And 5'8" senior number 24, senior Aaliyah Palmer for Jeff Lonan's Mount Vernon Lady Rams.
There you have it. About to get underway. Lady Rams will be in their home whites tonight. Orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in black. The Annies will be dressed in their away reds with white trim. Lady Rams will go right to left to start. Annies will go left to right. Glad to have you with us on WMIX. Hope you're watching online at WMIXsports.com. Don't forget, stay up to date on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We are also on Facebook as well. We'll get started as soon as our cameraman gets back to the booth. We'll get the orange sleeve treatment.
Right. Yeah, he gets that treatment as he's hustling up the stairs. Running across the balcony. My gosh. He signals.
As some are not amused at half court.
No, they are not.
And here comes the tip. Owens for the Lady Rams will tip in the backcourt for Ryan. We're underway from Changnon Gym. The Lady Rams and the Annies here on WMIX. Ryan with it. Front court veers off to the right around scorer's table. Now for the arc, it'll be Lockhart to get the basketball. Back up top to Cuiava, looking for Ryan off the left wing. 15 seconds in, looking for a score. Will be Palmer off of a screen. No off of the right, lost control of the dribble. Got it back, turnover Lady Rams. It'll be Centralia basketball.
Making sure there wasn't any fogging up the lens after that dead sprint in the upper deck.
Not just his viewfinder.
I mean, there was a dead sprint from the first step up to the top all the way across.
Bob Learfield could have run that in 4-4.
Yes.
7:30 to play in the first quarter. No score. Meadows with it. Off the right wing. Hands off to Maddie Warrensman. Looking for the backdoor lob. Tipped away by the 6-footer Owens. Recovered by Lockhart. And that's where a 6-footer with great wingspan can pay dividends. It'll be Ryan to walk it across the timeline. Now back off to the left wing. 7:15 to play in the first quarter. No score. Up top with the basketball is Lockhart looking in. Off the right wing. Left-hand dribble for Ryan. 7:08 to go in the first. Bounce pass to the near side. It'll be for Palmer. Looks around into the corner. Finds Ryan. Ryan off of a dribble against Warrensman. Throws back to Palmer with 6:59. Still looking for our points. Off of the baseline. Good move by Ryan. Looking for the bounce pass. Trying to thread that needle. Cuiava tipped out of bounds. It'll go back with Centralia.
2 Lady Ram turnovers, 1 for Centralia. So 3 trips down the floor. Both teams perfect, at least having turnovers.
No doubt about that. We'll look for a Rend Lake College player of the game. Rend Lake College can save you thousands on your collegiate education. Log on to rlc.edu, see which program is right for you. Meadows will throw back to the left wing for Lumen. Looks around, right side, finds Warrensman. 6:37 to go in a scoreless first quarter. And he's looking for the roll up top. Nope. That'll be Abby Holtkamp with the basketball. Gets into a tussle with Haley Lockhart, who gets in there. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with the Annies. 6:30 mark of the first. Still scoreless.
Nice tie-up by Lockhart. I think both these teams a little nervous here tonight, understanding how big this game is to the conference race and these teams' hopes of winning a conference championship.
6:26 to play in the first. Warrensman inside the timeline at the circle. Bounce pass to Lumen on the right. Now they look for Starr up top. Hands back to Warrensman. Bounce pass Meadows. 17-footers on the way. No good off the back iron. Rebound will be controlled by Hannah Owens. So she's paying big dividends tonight. 6:11 to play in the first. No score. Owens has done a great job defensively for the Lady Rams. Already a defensive board and forced a turnover. Off of the left wing, Quiaba looking down low. Owens who clapped for the basketball. Hey! 2-0 Lady Rams. Good job by Hannah Owens.
Came across from the right wing, screen across, got her person that she was guarding her man behind her on the hip. Easy turn to the right shoulder on the left side of the floor.
Lumen with the ball will dribble off her hip. Turnover Annies. So the Lady Rams will take over. 5:47 to play in the opening quarter. 2-0 is your score. Community First Bank of the Heartland, along for the ride. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. ComFirst keeps it simple. Here's Lockhart looking backdoor for Owens. Tipped out by Meadows. Good hustle by Danielle Meadows to tip it out of bounds. Lady Rams will have to reset. It'll be right of the bucket from Kelby Kay. Nice backdoor play to Ryan. Can't convert on the bucket, but she gets herself to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was a nice play there. Mount Vernon didn't waste much time getting the play in and or setting up defensively, or I should say setting up the play. Centralia was slow defensively, and that allowed Ryan to sneak in and earn the two free throws here.
Ryan's first is on its way. Iron not kind. It'll rattle off on the right. 2-0 Lady Rams on top. 5:41 to play here in the first. Video online at WMIXsports.com, fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson. Tell you more about them after Ryan sinks his second free throw. 3-0 your Lady Rams lead with 5:41 to play in the first.
Good start by Mount Vernon. Getting out this 3-0 lead, settle in, and now bear down and play some defense here.
Meadows off the left wing, looking in. Coming around with Starr, they'll find Holtkamp off the left elbow. Looks up top for Wernsman. Finally a bounce pass between the free throw line. Around the volleyball line, pardon me. 5:22 looking for a lob here in the first quarter. That'll be Owens to break it up. Looking to come link the floor. Has her pocket picked by Lumen. Tiptoes that baseline. Stays in bound. Now Palmer forces the turnover. Lumen will recover, however, after Palmer tried to save it. It'll be Wernsman to bring it across the timeline. 5:06 to play in the first. 3-0 Lady Rams on top. And Centralia looking to form a play. Wernsman off of the right wing. We'll have Lumen coming around to the corner. Looking up top for Meadows. That's where it was designed to go. Off the left, she'll go mid-post. Kick out Lumen. Baseline J is going to be soft. Rebound to Lockhart. Has Palmer hustling ahead. That's where it's going to go. The pass will be just out of her reach in front. 4:45 to go. Turnover Lady Rams. Still 3-0.
Well, that was the pass there that time. Lockhart had the right idea. Just led Palmer a little too much that time. Palmer unable to catch up with it. That's the 5th Mount Vernon turnover already in the first 4 minutes of the first quarter.
Maddie Wernsman across the timeline for the Annies. Thought about pulling up from 15, looking for the backdoor lob to Starr. It'll be over her head out of bounds. Turnover Annies. 4:31 to play in the first. Still 3-0 Mount Vernon.
What you can do worse, we can do worse better. 5 turnovers apiece as Centralia picks up the pressure full court.
Quiaba triggered. It'll be Ryan to bring it up. 4:28 to go in the first. Again, 3-0 Mount Vernon on top. All pocket pick there. Good job by Maddie Wernsman to force a turnover, going one-on-one. Picks up her dribble, throws at the jumper, too strong. Rebound will go to the backside. Good job by Quiaba. And the Lady Rams will start over at the 4:10 mark. Off to the right side, it's Quiaba. Has Lockhart. She hasn't got many touches tonight, if any. Owens with it up top. 4:06 to play in the first. It'll be Lockhart looking to lean in against the height. Holtkamp, good move by Haley Lockhart to turn in. Go back to the bucket. 5-0 Lady Rams on top.
Post move right shoulder on the left side of the floor that time. Nice move, spin to the opposite.
And it's an early 5-0 lead for the Lady Rams. Video on WMIXsports.com, fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson, where they trade for anything. They have cycles as low as $29.95. Visit them online at dales-hd.com. Oh, a great opportunity for Holtkamp off of the bounce pass baseline. Her shot off the iron. Rebound Owens. And here come the Lady Rams off of another defensive board. Another try. It'll be Ryan to throw it up ahead. Palmer for 3. Yes! And Leah Palmer's been hot as of late. She'll get 3 to her tally tonight. Her first points. 8-0 Lady Rams. Timeout Roger Stieg. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. They wish you a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season. That's the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway. 32nd timeout here in the King City from Changnon Gym. Lady Rams have an early 8-0 lead over the Annies, and this is the Lady Ram team you were hoping to see here in the early going.
Yeah, they need to get out to this early start and get a quick jump on Centralia in this one. And for right now, for the Lady Rams, a good start, but don't let rest on your laurels. Keep the pedal to the metal.
Glad to have you interacting with us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well. Believe it or not, we even have a YouTube channel that as of last night has 250-something videos on there. We hope you'll check that out. We added some highlights of last night's Mount Vernon Ram victory over Mascoutah 41-38. Congratulations to the Rams. They're back in action on Friday at Althoff. 3:18 to play in the first quarter. The Annies with the basketball, not the Lady Orphans. Off the left, Meadows was trying to force a pass to Holtkamp. Stolen away by Palmer off of the turnover. Here comes Ryan across the timeline right. Lonan wanting those wheels in motion. A pass forced to Lockhart. Holtkamp will pick up the foul underneath. And the Lady Rams will reset here left of the bucket.
Turnovers for Centralia, leading to no points so far.
It'll be up top. Lockhart back in the corner for a three from Ryan. No good. Back iron. Oh. It's not in the rule book, but you can call it breaking the law of verticality. No skin was exchanged on that one, but Hannah Owens will pick up the foul at the 2:57 mark of the first.
Her first, team's first.
Annies will get a chance here. Length of the floor inbound. As Reagan Schwartz will check in for Centralia. 2:57 to go in the first quarter. It's 8-0 Mount Vernon on top. Right-hand dribble across the timeline for Lumen. He'll take over the point guard duties at the moment. As Maddie Wernsman gets a breather for Seatown. Up top, it's Danielle Meadows. I believe a three-sport athlete for the Annies. As Holtkamp, nice ball fake, heads to the paint, shot up no good. Rebound backdoor for Owens.
Oh, that's a pitiful call. How that is a foul, I don't know. Owens has picked up 2 quickies. She simply out rebounded the Annie, and unfortunately she got called for a foul for being taller and more athletic.
And then we're going to have a foul on the floor here off of the inbound as Starr immediately went up with it off of the inbound. It'll be on the floor, however, and the Annies will get a chance here. Left of the bucket, it'll be out of a box set for Roger Steegs Centralia girls basketball team. Here it comes from Meadows, and what now?
Push off. And that wasn't very much either because Lumen was going through the lane and kind of went through and bumped and kind of just a little touch to get some space. Wasn't a two-hand shove or anything, and that was a foul. I didn't see that one either, but it was called.
Inbound to Lockhart. 2:36 to play in the opening quarter. 8-0 Lady Rams on top. We'll get you a Tony Wilt scoreboard update when we get some scores. Not a lot of action on this Wednesday night. 2:26 to go in the first. 8-0 Lady Rams. It's Ryan with it. Shy of the circle. If it was south, it would be on the other side. That'll be off of Cuiava's foot out of bounds. Somehow it remains with the Lady Rams.
I think it was the right call. Looking down the baseline here, looked like the right call from where I was sitting, peering over this line.
Quick inbound play to Ryan. Good move. It's a backdoor play. Ryan cut to the back door. Guess you'd call it a backdoor cut. 10-0 Lady Rams.
Yeah, that was just a little backdoor play Mount Vernon ran that time, and that time it was run before, but they got the score that time.
Lockhart poked it away. It deflects off of Ryan, ends up back with Lumen. Now, another Lady Ram deflection turns into points. It was deflected off of Owens as she tipped it away. Holtkamp got it off the left side, and Centralia's back with an 8, 10-2. Off the right side, it is Cuiava looking backdoor for Lockhart. It'll be tipped away by Holtkamp. She'll force the Lady Ram turnover and signs a life out of the Annies with 1:42. Well, then they throw it away.
Well, here's the thing. Mount Vernon's up 10-2 here early. They haven't played tremendous, but they're only up 10-2, and they've got to think to themselves, you can't fall in love with this 8-point lead early because there's so much time left in this game for Centralia to come back.
Amen to that. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC, 10-2 your score. Lady Rams are up 8. Ryan with the basketball. A couple of spin moves in the backcourt. Throws to the near side. That's Cuiava. Has it stripped away off a double team. It's going to be recovered by Palmer. Out of bounds off the Annies. It'll be out of bounds off of Schwartz. That'll remain with Mount Vernon here with 1:24 to go in the first. We'll thank the Lucky Stars for our good vantage point on that one. As the Lady Rams will inbound into the front court. Side out of bounds here in front of us. It'll be to Ryan between the circles. 1:22 to go in the first quarter. Lady Rams are up 8, looking to add to it here. Would like to be back above double digits by the end of the quarter. Off of the right, it's going to be a one-on-one battle. Lockhart off the right side gets the bucket and the foul on Holtkamp. And now Haley Lockhart a chance for the and one, trying to make that 4 points into 5.
Yep, that was a nice play.
That was a beautiful play by Haley Lockhart.
Lockhart gets to the rim. That's
highlight worthy, perhaps?
Possibly.
Hoping to have so many it'll be difficult to choose from.
Lockhart already off 4 points in this one. And nice to see a 12-2 lead here early on for Mount Vernon as Scarborough comes in for Kelby Cuiava.
I know he doesn't want us to mention it, but on Jeff Lonan's birthday, he'd love a win against Seatown here tonight.
Yep, he'd love a win anytime.
But that's true. Rebound off of the free throw miss goes to the Annies. Reagan Schwartz will bring it across the timeline. 1:04 to play in the first quarter. Switches to a left hand off to the left wing of the front court. Looking for the bounce pass down low. Stolen away by Lockhart. Minute to play here in the first. It's 12-2. Lady Rams were back up 10. Lockhart had to pick up the dribble off of the tip. It's to Scarborough, who has it stolen away by Maddie Wernsman.
Whew. It's an ugly fest right now. 17 turnovers in the first quarter total.
Gee. Wernsman will throw off to the right. It'll be Danielle Meadows off of the wing. Looking inside for Starr. Has to go up top to Schwartz. 35 seconds to go in the first quarter. 12-2. Lady Rams on top. Starr with it off the left wing. Feeds Holtkamp. One dribble. And throws it up. Bailed out by a foul.
Yep.
Wasn't ready to do anything with it underneath. Tried to work her way to the basket and gets the respite of the foul shot. Somehow was shooting.
Claire Ryan picked up her first team's fourth. Like you, somehow she was shooting.
She was fouled as she took her first step before the dribble. 29.2 seconds to go here in the first half. Holtkamp will make her first free throw. Has all 3 points tonight thus far for Centralia.
And again, if you're Centralia, the way to look at this, as bad as they have played with the 9 turnovers and only 3 points, maybe going on 4, they're only down 9. They got to look at this as a plus.
Amen. 29.2 ticks to go. Holtkamp's second is good. She has all 4 for the Annies. That whistle was for a sub as Rachel Cavaletto will check in. For the Lady Rams, it is Lockhart, Scarborough, Ryan, Palmer, and Natalie Williamson. With 28 seconds to go, Ryan will bring it up. Still in the backcourt with 25 seconds to go. 12-4 your score. Lady Rams are up 8. Got to check to see what the play call is from Jeff Lonan there on the sideline with 17 seconds. Ryan with it at the 10-foot line. Off to the right side near the wing. It'll be a pass. Plinko to Scarborough, able to keep her dribble. Now she's got to pick it up. Did a good job of staying in bounds. To Ryan up top, off to the right side. Palmer with 3 seconds, looking to the backside. It's going to try to work a 3 to Scarborough. It's off the front of the iron, and that is the end of the first quarter. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 12, the Centralia Annies 4. This is Lady Rams basketball presented by Community First Bank.
Startup businesses may come in the door, they're pretty green.
Randy Atkinson, owner of Heartland Accounting, on why he is a small business expert.
I have had businesses where I've talked to people in their garage and have grown it to work in 3 states. There's a lot of tremendous opportunity to help people from the very inception of their business, whether it's just talking about what does it take to become successful, what sorts of things do we need to stay legal. I feel very qualified to help people get to where they want to be. I've had that experience and have helped that situation become successful.
Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Tigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Lady Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium. We head to the second quarter. The Lady Rams and the Annies from Centralia. Lady Rams will start with possession. Here in quarter number 2, your score 12-4. The Lady Rams on top, looking to improve to 6-1 on the season, 2-0 in South 7 play. Ryan with the basketball, looks off to the right side for Lockhart. It's Lockhart, Ryan. Ryan off a screen, launches a 3 left wing, 2 strong back iron. Looking for a rebound up top. It's recovered by Schwartz. Ryan, make that Ryan, Scarborough, Lockhart, Cuiava, and Williamson for the Lady Rams. It'll be Wernsman with it up top in the front court for the Annies. Schwartz all alone off the right arc. Looking to come back to the top, able to find Lumen with the basketball. 7:29 to go in the first half. We'll have your second chance auto halftime show at the break. We'll go over your stats and find some national scores of interest tonight. Not a lot going on.
I have 1 score.
Okay, Holtkamp throws up a shot from the right. Lumen recovers the offensive board, almost has it taken away. Okay, it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, it was. Battle for the basketball, and you could see that Lumen had it for Centralia, but the problem was Lady Ram on the floor had part ball, but about 9/10 hand. That was Claire Ryan with her second foul.
Right to the bucket inbound. It'll come into Schwartz. She'll pop the shot. No good off the front iron. Rebound to Lumen. And we'll have a jump ball. Lady Rams. It'll be with Centralia. My apologies.
Yep. So Mount Vernon got the ball start the second quarter on the alternate possession.
Right of the bucket for Lumen. We'll see which way it goes this time for the Annies. They were wanting to work it back door. Instead, they'll settle for Schwartz off of the right arc. Looking to come around with 7:08 to play in the first half. 12-4 is your Lady Ram lead. Off of the right, it's Lumen. Looking for Smith up top. Nope, bounce pass down low. Holtkamp.
Nice.
She has all 6 for Centralia, and they're cut it to a half dozen.
Yeah, and you can see Holtkamp right now. She is the one they're going to go to. Slipped the screen that time and shed off, and the defenders went after the ball.
6:49 to play in the half. Scarborough with it off the left wing. Couple of dribbles, throws over to Lockhart. Has 4 tonight, a quiet 4. Baseline J coming from Kelby Kay, no good. Williamson works for the rebound, throws it up and in. Good work off the second chance try for Natalie Williamson. The Lady Ram lead grows back to 8, 14-6.
She could be such an asset this year on this team, coming off the bench and getting role play minutes.
Warren's been with it off the left wing. Definitely crucial out of the senior. 6:20 in the first half. Smith with the basketball, throws back left wing for Lumen. Now back to the right off of bounce pass off of the arc. Schwartz looking up top for Holtkamp. Going to have to settle for a curl. Kept it herself, almost turned it over. Good job by Kelby Quiaba to force that turnover.
Good hands. Lady Rams running this way.
Now it's a lob up ahead to Scarborough. Zip pass into the paint for Lockhart. She's fouled from behind as she goes up. Haley to the line to shoot 2. Good move by the senior.
Great move. Great pass by Ryan. Zipped, I should say, by Scarborough. Zipped that baby in there to Lockhart. I mean, on a line. And Lockhart was able to catch and go up strong and get fouled.
Tony Wilt invites you to come in and join the State Farm team. He is located at the corner of 42nd South Watertown, Mount Vernon. Online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call, and click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. First free throw off the mark for Lockhart. She'll have a second. Lockhart usually won't miss many from the free throw line, but she's missed her first 2 tonight. Maybe some reverse radio karma. Yep. Second one will drop. She has 5 on the night. The Lady Ram lead is back to 9, 15-6, 5:57 to play. Here in your second quarter, Luma with the basketball for the Annies off to the left wing. Picked up her dribble after she lost control of it. Lockhart forces the turnover. Working against Lumen here in the front court. Turnaround, lost it. Back to the free throw line, Owens. Zips to Ryan off the right side. Too strong. Owens got the rebound, looking to put it back. Was trying to go up. She was fouled.
Yep.
She was grabbed by 2 or 3. Take your pick.
Mount Vernon's getting after the offensive glass right now, and that's a good sign for Mount Vernon to hustle. That foul on Erica started first team 6. And that one they said was on the floor. Was she not shooting 2 shots? Guess not.
Nope, they said it was on the floor.
Was not.
Trying to get up there, just couldn't. Couldn't break free. Working it inside, looking for Palmer. Had it stripped away, or actually intercepted, I should say, by Holtkamp. Turnover, Lady Rams. Here come the Annies. Lumen across the timeline, right of the circle. Left-hand dribble with 5:27 to play in the second quarter. Lady Rams are up 9, 15-6. Warren's been looking for Holtkamp in the paint off of the right wing. Now back to Meadows. 5:19 to go. Here in your first half, it's presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Looking for the bounce pass. Holtkamp will lean in. It's going to be soft off of the iron. Rebound come to Palmer. Here comes the hustling Aaliyah Palmer. We gave her some grief before the game. Inside, Ryan to Owens. The shot was blocked, tipped out of bounds by Starr.
The old, oh, wow, she got call. Hey, go call the. Okay, here's all I'm going to say. Don't be so lazy you can't go through the mechanic and go put the foul over there where everybody can see you. That's all I'm going to say. I don't like officials that sit here and want to call it and stay here and all this stuff. Do the actual rotations A, B, and C, please.
Well, unless we forget it's a 1-and-1. So Hannah Owens goes to the line to shoot the 1 bonus here to try to extend the Lady Ram lead back to 10 or more. 5:02 to play in the first half. We'll see what happens if she makes it. She does. She'll get a second, make it 16-6. What you don't know or understand about your existing policies can end up hurting you or your family. With the right help from Country Financial, almost any family can achieve financial security. Develop a plan to meet your goals with your Country Financial representative at Mount Vernon, Sarah Staley. Second one's no good from Hannah. However, the lead is 10. It's 16-6, 4:58 to play in the first half. Off of the right, it's going to be Warren's been looking down low. Star turnaround jumpers off the iron. Bounced off of the backboard, then to the right of the iron.
Okay.
A travel underneath called on the Lady Rams off of the rebound. You have to pick up your pivot foot for it to be a travel, right?
Allegedly.
Okay. 4:50 to play in the first. Centralia off of the turnover. It'll go to the right elbow. Holtkamp works in, gets the shot off, no good. Rebound by Starr. She'll put it back up, and let me guess, foul on the Lady Rams.
Yeah, it's going to be, as they say, 6-1 on Mount Vernon.
Couple of options there. This one will be the foul on
Palmer, maybe.
That's all. I saw one there. I saw the grab on the rebound that I noticed. So it'll be on Kelby K.
Can't hardly see the hands there.
First free throw no good by Erica Starr. 2 past the top of the hour on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. 4:44 off of the missed free throw. Missed them both. Here comes Lockhart, length of the floor, looking for the runner in the lane. She goes up. She comes down hard. She'll go to the line to shoot, too.
What do we got? Going to call charge. Nope, going to call block. Okay. Hell, man. Had some discussion between officials there walking away from each other, and that's the second foul on Holtkamp. That's huge for Centralia.
We'll have a Rend Lake College player of the game in this one. At Rend Lake College, you can find the degree or certificate program that's right for you at rlc.edu. Also, it's where you can save thousands. Check it out. Lockhart makes the first to make it 17-6, 4:39 to play in the first half. Haley back at the line for the back end. It is up and in. Not going to brag about her streak, but after missing a couple.
Yep.
Lady Rams are up 18-6. Up a dozen midway through the second quarter. Off the left comes Lumen, working to the baseline. Has to come back out, finds Warrensman. 18-footers on the way. Line drive is no good. Backdoor rebound will go to Cuyava. They're going to get a break here. It'll be Lockhart all alone from Ryan. The layup is good.
Nice.
2 more for Lockhart. She's up to 9. And the Lady Rams have a 20-6 lead, up 14. With 4:18 to play in the first half. This timeout's presented by the Medicine Shop. 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Eric Black and his staff at the Medicine Shop would love to wish you a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow is in the Crow's Nest bringing you the video. Bob Learfield back at our Mount Vernon studio.
I haven't met him yet.
He's following us on Twitter.
I need to come to the station once in a while during the daytime instead of after hours.
Yep, new. Oh, 20-6 is your score.
That's a nice run here by Mount Vernon. Get out to this quick start, quick lead, and then extend this lead to 20-6. That's what Mount Vernon needs in this one, that's for sure.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Oh, we just had a new follower, our friend Bob.
Yeah, that's good to see. Now, if you're Mount Vernon and you're up 20-6, again, I keep saying this, don't fall in love with what's on the scoreboard. Keep pushing that lead. Get out in front. Get out going here with 4:18 left in the first half. Get going and get something done, and that's what Mount Vernon's got to do here. Finish out what you've started here in the first 3/4 of this half. Finish this 1/4 and get it over with.
4:18 to play in the first half. Link of the floor inbound for the Annies out of the timeout. 20-6. Annies are down 14. Lumen with the basketball in her right hand. She'll bring it across the timeline down central. Met by Ryan. Off to the right. Blows past Ryan now toward the baseline. And looking to go backdoor to Holtkamp. She won't be able to catch up with this one out of bounds. Couldn't control the pass off to the left side. Another turnover on the Annies. And the Lady Rams will have a chance to increase his lead up 14.
Well, that's an increase. And now Centralia's pressuring. Right now you're pressuring down 14, so not much else to go.
It's not exactly what you want to have happen, as you have to throw up ahead to your post player who's well outside of the post. If it's tipped off of the Annies, it'll remain with the Lady Rams. Baseline trigger left of the bucket midway through the set. It'll be into Palmer off of the left side. Looking back for Ryan. Nice bounce pass. Good lead pass to Ryan as she gets back to the top. Had some trouble with it initially. Back at the circle. Now back to the left wing. It's going to be Cuyava. 3:49 to go. Mid post. Here comes Lockhart. Turn around in the paint. Off of Holtkamp. No good. Holtkamp gets the rebound.
Wow. Pretty good defense by Holtkamp with 2 fouls. You know what I'm saying? That's brave on her part to reach in there and block that shot.
It was brave and strong. Warren's been with it up top for the Annies into the front court. They go left to right. 3:30 to go in the first half. 20-6 is your Lady Ram lead. Lumen with it off of the right side. Looks to the elbow, finds Starr. Her shot blocked by Owens. It's recovered by Holtkamp. Traveled with the basketball. But that's not going to be the call.
Nope, it's going to be a foul on Mount Vernon. That'll be the 7th on the Lady Rams. Lockhart, I believe.
So it should be a 1 in bonus unless they're going to say she was in the act of shooting.
Mount Vernon right now, Ryan, Lockhart, and Owens. All with 2 fouls apiece in this first half.
Makes the first to make it 20-7. Schwartz checks back in for the Annies. Lumen's going to get a rest. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square of Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway, and King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway. Believe it or not, they're next-door neighbors. May seem like they're a block apart. They're really not. 3:18 to play in the half. The Lady Rams are up a dozen. 20-8. Ryan with the basketball. off of the right wing, it's Ryan. I needed that. Off of the right block, it'll be Lockhart from the pass from Ryan. Underneath, left hand. Oh, That would have been a highlight worthy, definitely. Lockhart couldn't finish it, but that was tough. Now she'll tip the basketball out of bounds. They were looking to lob all the way up ahead to Starr. Actually looking for a home run ball, and Lockhart will block it out of bounds. We'll hope she's okay, because there was some velocity behind that.
Now Lockhart got back, got everything done. Now it's a problem. It's not a problem. It's just Lockhart boy probably frustrated for missing that shot.
Off the left side will come Danielle Meadows. 2:49 to play in the first half. Looks back to the right arc. Wernsman feeds inside. Starr back up to Meadows off the right. Looking to go baseline. Kicks it back door. It's going to be tipped away. Schwartz will recover. Throws up the prayer bucket. It's good.
Right place, right time for Schwartz to get Centralia to double digits. They've cut the lead in half now.
Just like that, we'll have a whistle underneath. Lady Rams basketball presented by Community First Bank. With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of basketball on WMIX. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. 20-10, the Lady Rams are up 10. Easy math. 2:22 to play in the second quarter. Don't forget about your second chance auto halftime show at the break. It's Ryan between the circles, back off to the left side for Palmer. Bounce pass near the right wing. It'll be Haley Lockhart. 2:11 to go in the half. Back to the left side. Quiaba looking to set something up underneath probably. Nope, it'll be to Owens off the right arc. Scratch that. Up top, now back down low. Good play there to the back door from Lockhart to Palmer. She will force up a shot to draw the foul. Good job by Aaliyah. And she'll go to the line to shoot too.
Yep, good pass by Lockhart. Get that pass through traffic on the interior and to be able to get that to Palmer and get her to the free throw line to shoot too.
You mentioned you had a score earlier.
Yes, it was, Chester. I got to look it up. I had it written down. I've lost it. I'm too busy doing multitasking here.
Story of my life. First free throw is good from Palmer. Scoreboard updates are presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. He's on the corner of 42nd South Watertown, Mount Vernon. Online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Palmer looks for the back end here to put the Lady Rams back up a dozen. It's on its way. It's good. Great focus there. Great poise by Aaliyah Palmer at the stripe. It's 22-10.
Yep, Mount Vernon right now got a nice little roll going on here.
Video streaming is fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson. You'll find that on WMIXsports.com. You'll find them at Dales-HD.com. Also on Facebook and Twitter. They're home of the 10-year life of cycle warranty. Check it out at Dale's Harley-Davidson. Party every weekend, too, I hear. Off of the right, it's Wernsman. It was a skip pass all the way from the left side. Now Meadows, the 3 on the way. Rainbow shot was partially tipped. Rebound will be tipped to Lockhart. Up ahead comes Quiaba all alone. Layup, good, and Kelby K picks up a deuce. Lady Rams are back up 14. Actually, yes, that is their largest lead of the night. Ties it, 24-10. Not a tie score, but ties their largest lead of the night for those of you following. 1:14 to play in the first half. Wernsman off of the left wing. Right-hand dribble, however. Looking up top for Meadows. Danielle Meadows with the basketball. Again, I believe a 3-sport athlete. Holtkamp, a long deuce is good. Abby Holtkamp is feeling it tonight.
She's been everything.
She has 10 of the 12. They're close, maybe 9 of the 12. Here comes Lockhart all the way down. There's going to be a bailout foul there.
Uh-oh. Not good. She went down. She's holding her knee.
Oh, no.
And she is down. Trainer's on.
Not what you want or need if you're
No.
Haley Lockhart. We hope that she's going to be okay.
Starr picked up her 3rd foul. And the way she went in, you hope she banged her knee on the floor.
Well, deep bone bruises have been an issue for this particular player in the past, and we hope it's going to be okay. 52.5 seconds to go in the first half. We're not going to speculate. 24-12 is your score. The Lady Rams are doubling up the Annies at this point. Leading scorer, however, is laying on the ground at this point for the Lady Rams. Roger Steeg's going to come over and check it out. Carrie Hammond, of course, one of our sponsors, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, is taking a look. This is where you're thankful you have a dedicated certified athletic trainer. Carrie Hammond, of course, in ATC, if I'm not mistaken. I think I said that right. So they're going to check things out down there.
I could check that score that
We're going to try to get that score for you.
Yeah,
hey,
I had one score. I retweeted it on Twitter at WMIX Sports, but, it's one of those deals where here it is. Chester beat Shawnee 42-33 tonight. We'll see Chester tomorrow night at SVW.
That's random. I love it. Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. All your insurance financial service needs. Again, see Tony on the corner of 42nd South Watertown, Mount Vernon, or online at TonyWilt.com. We also couldn't do it without one of our booster sponsors, All Stars and Stitches. If you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, or organization. They even do apparel. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches, just west of Benton High School. Or call 435-5555.
Wow, she's not putting any pressure on that knee. 52.5 seconds left. Mount Vernon leads here in the first half. We'll see if this changes the game, changes anything, how Mount Vernon reacts.
Well, Ryan Roddy of our sister station agrees with many of our sentiments tonight.
Not in all facets, but just a couple that stand out. Somebody will have to shoot the free throw for Haley Lockhart. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
Still her points, though, correct?
Yep. Still will be to Haley.
So it'll probably be, we'll see who it's going to be. It looks like it's going to be Scarborough coming in for Lockhart.
Right, she'll come in and shoot the free throws, and they'll go to Lockhart point total.
We'll see how it works out. 24-12 your score. The Lady Rams are up a dozen with 52.5 seconds to play in the first half. An interesting first half it has been. Lady Rams basketball is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Archive from last night is uploaded to WMIXsports.com. Check it out as the Rams beat Mascoutah come from behind fashion by a final of 41-38. The Rams did not lead in that one until it was 37-36 or 36-35 of that, something of that ilk in the fourth quarter. Some big plays in that game from freshman Braden Fitzgerald. Of course, he was our player of the game last night. First free throw, no good from Scarborough. Again, whatever she makes will be attributed to Lockhart. Looking to make it 25-12 if she can knock down the back end. In route, it's good.
Lockhart gets the point, 25-12. Lockhart's sitting on the bench now. Calm. We'll see how this goes.
Calm is good. Off of the right, it's Lumen. Of course, we're not going to speculate.
No.
But Calm is definitely better. Off of the right, it'll be Wernsman backing it up. Nearly a half minute to play in the first half. 25-12 is your Lady Ram lead. Off of the left, it'll be Schwartz. Lumen coming around up top, got to the elbow. It opens up a wide right side for the Annies. It'll be a bounce pass to Smith. Smith looks around for Lumen off of the right baseline, throws up a J, no good. Rebound, Owens will be the one to get to it first. Plink goes around underneath, Smith will recover. And the possession now favors the Lady Rams on the jump ball. So Centralia actually had the possession off of a possible whatever.
Rebound turnover.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Then Mount Vernon got it back.
Woo. 16 seconds to go. Ryan's going to have to watch her back as here comes Schwartz. Picked up the dribble just in time. Trying to feed Owens underneath. Manhandled, jump ball to be Centralia basketball.
Hannah Owens, lifted 2 Annies up with her to get that shot off and almost made it, even though it was a jump ball.
Had some strength, just rough underneath. So off of the turnover, the Annies will have a length of the floor inbound. 25-12. It's a 13-point ball game with just 9.6 seconds left in the first half. And here we go.
Rams will pressure to run time. Makes Centralia have to work with less time.
Schwartz inbounds to Wernsman on the right side. Palmer gives chase. It'll be to Lumen. 5 seconds to go. They're in the front court. Baseline jumper with 3, no good. Rebound will go to Ryan, and time will expire on that first half. And I think you're glad time does expire. We're at the end of 2 of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 25, the Centralia Annies 12. We'll come back to your second chance auto halftime show. This is Lady Rams basketball, presented by Community First Bank.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday sports show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday sports show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Give the gift of health for Christmas at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. If sitting and standing are a challenge, a little lift goes a long way. The Medicine Shop carries a variety of lift chairs that lift and recline. Our home medical department offers so much more. We carry everything from stair lifts to scooters, wheelchairs to walkers. Are you worried about an elderly loved one living alone? Ask about the 911 emergency alert system. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
These devices are very small in size, and that becomes the microphone through which you can speak. You don't have to be near a certain phone. You don't have to be near a certain intercom. It goes with you.
The 911 emergency alert system is water resistant, and there are no monthly fees. Not sure what to buy? We now offer gift cards that can be used for any product or service in the store. And from our family to yours, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The Medicine Shop, 2339 West Broadway in Mount Vernon. Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
Looking for a long-term, competitive fixed-rate mortgage? People's National Bank's Rural Development product could be a perfect fit. Hi, I'm Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist at People's National Bank. A rural development loan allows you to borrow up to 102% of the appraised value of the home. There's no down payment required, and with expanded income guidelines, People's National Bank can help you get in the home of your dreams.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Loan subject credit approval.
You're looking for a great quality SUV to get you through the winter, right? Well, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. Find SUVs from small to medium to large. Four-wheel drive models, too. Their inventory has never been better. Cars, trucks, vans, at many priced under $10,000. Instant approval with honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Make this your best year with a quality SUV from Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And we welcome you back to Changnon Gymnasium here at the break for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Lady Rams lead at the break 25-12 over Centralia. Glad to have you with us on WMIX. Online at WMIXsports.com. For over 32 years, Second Chance Auto is proud to have put families throughout the region in dependable vehicles at reasonable prices. Second Chance Auto living and contributing to the community they serve. Proud to sponsor the Mount Vernon Rams. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski and Jeff Crow. Oh, an interesting first half of basketball. Pretty wishy-washy most of the way, but the thing you take away from it is you see the leading scorer for the Lady Rams still on their bench with ice on her knee. Obviously went down with an injury in the first half. It's not going to be the end of the world if something does happen, but you certainly hope for her sake that she's going to be okay, and we're talking about Haley Lockhart.
Yeah, Haley Lockhart that time went to a drive to the layup, came down. She let out a scream, had to be helped off the floor, not to speculate what's going on, but she is sitting on the bench with a tight wrap of ice around her right knee. We'll see what happens, what the prognosis is. Probably won't know anything tonight, maybe not even until Thursday or Friday if there's swelling involved to see actually what went on.
We'll see what happens, of course. Plenty to talk about on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. We'll have your Heartland Accounting halftime stats. We'll try to get you a State Farm scoreboard update. Lady Rams basketball, of course, is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria. Community First Bank's 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. We have a sideline reporter down there. We'll try to take care of that, see what happens, see what information we are able to obtain. 6 minutes before we start the second half. We'll take a break, come back with your Heartland Accounting halftime stats. 25-12, Lady Rams on top here at the end of the second quarter. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
I'm Lady Rams Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next rad weather. Patchy clouds tonight, although 30 to 34. The outlook for tomorrow, any sun giving way to clouds, a high of 56. And then cloudy tomorrow night with a shower late, low 46. Finally cloudy and milder with a shower, high 61. And on Saturday, clouds, sun with a high temperature of 54. The outlook for Sunday, overcast with rain expected and afternoon temperature of mid-50s. Next rad weather, WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery? And being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidson. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number one. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Watch Lady Rams basketball on WMIXsports.com. Powered by Dale Charlie Davidson.
I'm just curious.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium. Glad to have you with us here at the half, your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance Auto believes in lasting relationships, and that's why generations of families have continued coming back for over 32 years. It's the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in one location, priced under $10,000. Check it out, Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Danny, time to take a look at those Heartland County.
The Lady Rams are 7 of 12 from 2-point range for 58%, only 1 of 4 from the arc for 25%. So Lady Rams shoot an even 50% from the field in the first half, 8 of 16. The Annies 4 of 17 from 2-point range. Didn't hit a 3 in their only attempt, so they are 4 of 18 from the field for only 22%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 8 of 11, 73%. Centralia is 4 of 6 for 67. Mount Vernon has a 1 rebound edge, 12 to 11, and turnovers not pretty in the first half. Centralia with 13, Mount Vernon with 12. The Annies only had 2 players score in the first half. Abby Holtkamp led the way with 10 points. She had 4 of those in the first quarter. Reagan Schwartz has the only other 2 for the Annies in the first half. For the Lady Rams, you're led by Haley Lockhart with 9. Aaliyah Palmer has 5. Hannah Owens 4. Claire Ryan 3. And then Kelby Kuyava and Natalie Williamson 2 apiece to give the halftime score of Mount Vernon 25, Centralia 12.
Those stats are calculated by Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Let Heartland Accounting get your business started right. They are the small business experts at Heartland Accounting. They present the halftime and post-game stats. We'll have those again in your post-game show later on. 25-12, Mount Vernon at the half. We'll take a break, come back, get you set for half number 2. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tune in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive
With 2 hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Proside, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank, with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back to the Second Chance Auto halftime show. For over 32 years, Second Chance is proud to have put families throughout the region in dependable vehicles at reasonable prices. Second Chance Auto, living and contributing to the community they serve. Proud to sponsor the Mount Vernon Rams.
Nice to see that Huntington Beach, California, checking in with us tonight.
Always good to see family members checking in on their family members.
Yes.
The infamous cousin, so to speak, that I always hear a lot about.
That might be out there in Sasquatch country.
Oh, it is. Gigantopithecus
yes.
looms.
I watch that all the time.
25-12, Mount Vernon on top over Centralia at the break. Danny, it was a bittersweet first half, I guess you could call it. There were times that both teams looked great, times that both teams looked not so.
Well, it started out with Mount Vernon, jumping out to that lead 8-0. They kind of played around. The turnovers were huge. But then Mount Vernon had 8 in the first quarter, but only had 4 in the second quarter, and kind of slowed it down and got down where they attacked the basket on fast breaks and allowed to get that 25-12 lead. Of course, Lockhart goes down with about 52 seconds left to go in the first half with the knee injury. She's sitting on the bench, probably won't play the rest of the night, but we'll see how Mount Vernon reacts tonight. You're able to adjust with it a little easier tonight because it just happened. It may be the next game or 2 or 3 or however many she has to miss, if any, that will affect Mount Vernon.
There you have it. That concludes your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Glad to be with you here tonight. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Oh man, it's a busy week. I need to look up some information.
I'll go ahead. I'll talk. You look up.
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow night we will be on the road for the showcase at SV as the Lady Devils of SVW host Chester. That'll be on 94.1 FM. On Friday night we'll split up. On the FM, the Rams will head to Altoff as they play their first Road South 7 conference game of the night. On Friday, on the AM, it'll be Woodlawn versus Breeze Mater Day at the SIU Arena around 8 p.m. That's on the AM. And on Saturday, an afternoon game on the Showcase on FM 94.1 as the Lady Devils of SVW travel to Hamilton County to take on the Lady Foxes. Of course, all games streamed live on WMIXsports.com as well as the video. You can watch the Rams game live Friday night from Althoff.
We start the second half in the third quarter. My question not answered.
Not answered.
Answered a different question in the same scenario. 7:44 to play in the third quarter, just underway in the second half. Lady Rams going left to right. Lockhart still on the bench with ice on her knee. Up top, it's going to be Palmer for the Lady Rams. Looking around left for Scarborough. Going to dribble it herself, trying to look down low for Ryan. Lady Rams are all sorts out of position here in the second half.
This, again, we'll see how Mount Vernon reacts without Lockhart out there.
Bounce pass down low for Holtkamp will be tipped away. It'll be Scarborough. Looking for Ryan on the lead pass. Lumen will catch it, intercept, throws into the right corner for Leah Palmer. What an ugly second half to start. 7:09 to play in the third quarter. Teeter-totter effect on the turnovers. 25-12 is your score. The Lady Rams are up 13.
Same way as to start out the game with all the turnovers. Ugly as this ball goes back to Centralia on this turnover.
7:02 to play in the third quarter. 25-12 your score. Wernsman over to the left for Meadows. 17-footer left side. No good. Rebound to Palmer. That's a big defensive board there. Lady Rams need to get it together. Of course, in that sense, so do the Annies. They were looking to lead up the left side. Stolen away by Starr. Length of the floor. Layup's good.
Right now, Centralia at an advantage. Mount Vernon looks a little disheveled offensively, out of sorts.
Make it 25-14. Wow. Ryan with the basketball, throws to the left elbow, taken away by Holtkamp because nobody will come up to get the basketball. They wait on it and turn it over. Turned over in the backcourt. Lady Rams recover. Ryan off of the right side, trying to force a pass, turned over. Annies with the basketball. That's probably 5 in the quarter alone already. Oh, good grief.
Wow. It is a turnover-filled Wednesday. I know it's the season of giving, but this is getting a little monotonous and sickening to give up that many basketballs and possessions.
You bet it is.
And it continues on to carry. What you can do worse, we can do worse better, and back and forth, however that goes.
No doubt about that. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by King City Chrysler, where you can also schedule your service appointments online. KingCityChrysler.com. Check it out. Here with 6:06 to play in the third quarter, 25-14. Lady Rams on top. Wernsman with the basketball. Voids running into Ryan into the corner. Meadows along two on the way is good. And Centralia is going to heat up here, taking advantage of turnovers, and they are back within 9, 25-16.
Yep. Mount Vernon's a little shell-shocked right now without Lockhart on the floor. Don't have that security blanket.
Timeouts presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Eric Black and his staff, the Medicine Shop, wish you a safe, happy, and healthy holiday season. Of course, Danny Czerwinski alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow is in the Crow's Nest, bringing you the video on WMIXsports.com. And we're had a bit of a debate in the halftime show, trying to find an answer to that. Have been unsuccessful thus far. And we'll
if a player goes up for a shot and is injured and has to come out, who are the points credited to? Is it the player that was hurt or the player that went to the free throw line? I think it's either. I don't know which way it is. It seemed to me the person that was at the free throw line would get the credit.
You would think.
I would think, but I could very well be wrong.
Length the floor inbound for Cuiava, and that's going to be tipped off of Schwartz out of bounds. It'll remain with the Lady Rams 5:55 mark.
Centralia's got a little blood in the water right now. They know Lockhart's gone to security blanket, and they are pressing the snot out of Mount Vernon right now.
It'll be thrown up ahead. Dangerous pass. Scarborough picks it up. Not seeing anything on the floor are the Lady Rams right now. Their floor vision.
That ball comes down the right side of the floor. You got to go opposite block and make that defender guarding you decide which one she's going to take to make it a 2-on-1.
Off to the left wing, it's Claire Ryan. Up top to Owens. Back to the right wing for Cuiava. 5:36 to play in the third. Down low, Scarborough's fouled. That'll be a foul on Wernsman at the 5:34 mark of the third. Ridden Lake College Player of the Game will come your way in the postgame show. Ridden Lake College, you can save thousands of dollars on your education. Find out which degree or certificate program is right for you at rlc.edu. Triggered by Cuiava, trying to find somebody. Good play to the left block. That was for Palmer. Kicks it out now to Ryan. Coming around, she'll probably dribble right-handed between the circles to the right. Nope, crosses back over left. Got a pass off to Palmer, left wing. Up top, it's Owens. 5:22 to play in the third. Up 9, it's 25-16. Good pass up top to Cuyaba. Now left wing for Owens. Up top, Scarborough. Now back to the right wing for Kelby Kay. Looking for somebody. Finds Palmer up top. Going to have to want to win this one. Down low, it's Owens to the hoop. Finishes strong. It's 27-16. Hannah gets a couple more. 5 to play in the third.
That was a tough one there by Owens.
She has 5 unofficially. 4:53 to play in the third. Good play by Schwartz. Crossover dribble. Has it poked away by Palmer. It'll remain with the Annies. Good play. Good play.
Got to stay in this. Haley Lockhart's going back to get her knee cut, or her knee cut on, her ice pack cut off because
serious.
She was jogged to the back. So she will come out Willis Reed style here in just a few moments.
I think it scared her more than anything.
Well, it's going to scare you when those things happen like that the first time.
Meadows up top, Lumen. The shot's going to be soft. It'll be out of bounds, and it'll go back with the Lady Rams. Team rebound for Mount Vernon.
Now, what I like to see about this is you have a senior over there with a knee problem, and she says, heck with this, cut this thing off and let me back out there.
That's exactly what you need out of your leader.
Yeah. Now she's going to run the stairs up there. She's fine. She'll be back in.
Owens is going to.
Anybody can run those stairs back there in the pit that everybody's known about here at Changnon. If you can run those steps, you can play basketball. She's going to have a little bit of a gimp in her giddy up, but she'll be all right.
Off of the right, it'll be Claire Ryan. 4:23 to play in the third. We have it up top, back to the left side. It's going to be Owens. Back up top to Scarborough. Foul on the reach, Lumen, and that'll be the second foul of the half on Centralia. Couldn't do without All-Stars and Stitches. Of course, they have hoodies right now for as low as $17.50. That's a limited time. And if you need T-shirts, hoodies, Letterman's jackets, or any type of apparel for your school, organization, or business, see Big Dave at All-Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School. 435-55-55. It'll be stolen away. Centralia blocked from behind. Whoa, and that'll be no foul call there. Claire Ryan blocks the Schwartz shot out of bounds.
Sources tell us that Lockhart also getting a brace put on here now in the dungeon.
As they call it. It'll be an Annie inbound left of the bucket. 4:12 to play in the quarter. Meadows wide open from 17. It's good. She'll drop 2 more. And the Annies are back within 9, 27-18. Meadows has been solid.
Yes, she has.
Through the many
and now
we've
single
seen her.
digits. 4 to go in the third.
Down low, it'll be tipped out of bounds. Good job there by Lumen to tip it away from Owens unsuspectingly.
Double team came from down on the right wing. They doubled down that time instead of a cross. So lots of eyeballs peering down there where Haley Lockhart's getting ready to go. At least 3 sets, not counting the trainer.
Quick inbound will come to Cuyaba. Back to the right wing. They'll screen it over Scarborough for 3. It would be huge. No, it's off the left iron. Rebound fought for underneath. Cuyaba's in there. Jump ball if the call goes that way, and it'll be to the Annies. Woof. Video on WMIXsports.com, fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson, where they will trade for anything. No smoke in the mirror deals at Dale's. Bikes as low as $29.95 and a party every weekend. Check out Dales-HD.com for more, or find them on Facebook and Twitter. In the backcourt for the Annies, Wernsman throws it across Lumen in front of the scorer's table. 3:37 to play in the third quarter. 9-point ball game, 27-18. Lumen off a curl to the right mid-post. Kick save and a beauty there by Claire Ryan. It'll stay with Centralia.
Lockhart just came in, knee braced, told Coach Lawton, I'm ready. Here she comes.
Says, happy birthday, Coach. Here I am.
Yep.
So Haley Lockhart should get a standing ovation here for re-entering, I would think.
Yeah.
Who am I? Show some support. That's a scary situation. Holtkamp will nearly have it stripped away by Lockhart. Back left side, you can already see the new energy.
Good hands in by Kelby that time. Stuck those hands in, got that mid on the ball. Forced to jump ball in the turnover. Now ball goes to Mount Vernon. Centralia pressing now, still trying to get back in this one, down 9.
Down 9, you just said, 27-18. 3:24 to play in the third quarter. Ryan with the basketball. New sense of urgency for the Lady Rams. Across the timeline she rolls. Throws back left for Palmer. They'll feed Lockhart outside the paint. Gives back to Palmer off the wing. Thought about that 3, but gives to Ryan at the circle. 3:10 to play in the third. Screen off of the right wing. That will miss, and it'll be off of the foot of Ryan out of bounds. Turnover to Mount Vernon. That's their 7th of the quarter. 3:06 to play in the third, 27-18. Yes, Coach, I read the signs. I'm getting it.
Okay.
Sometimes. That'll be Schwartz across the timeline for the Annies. North of the circle, now back to the left side for Lumen. 2:57 mark of the third. Down 9. Annies trail 27-18. Up top for Warrensman. Greedy First Bank of the Heartland is your official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX. They have 5 Jefferson County locations. That's more than anybody. Greedy First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. In the lane, it's going to be kicked out. Warrensman left side at the elbow. Back across the way. Here comes Schwartz. Good move to the basket. Blocked out of bounds by Hannah Owens.
Nope, not coming back.
And Meadows will check in for Schwartz.
Return to sender, especially this time of year.
Address unknown. No such number. Inbound will go to Wernsman left. It was left of the basket. That'll be popped away by Palmer, and that is going to go out of bounds, and the Annies will reset. See, you can already see the inspired Lady Rams effort here with the reemergence of Haley Lockhart.
They looked a little lost a little drive, a little bit of, oh my gosh, what are we going to do now? But they got a little bit back now that Lockhart's back on the floor.
2:25 to go in the third quarter. 27-18 your score. 9-point ball game. Meadows with it off of the left wing. 2:19 to play in the third. Up top, Danielle. Mid-post, it'll be Holtkamp leaning in. Has her shot partially blocked. Recovered by Smith, who gets the bucket. Smith with 2 off of the bench, and it's 27-20. Ryan ahead to Lockhart, looking for Owens, who wants underneath. Works inside, blocked by the bottom of the iron, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 off of the foul.
Good work by Hannah Owens. Boy, she has been in there. When she's gotten touches, she's strong enough. If she gets that ball, she can go up and carry some defenders to the rim. She's done that several times tonight, including that time.
Had the right position, but it was pushed into underneath the iron. That's where the shot went, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 to try to get those points. First one on the way, and it's good. Though just a sophomore, it's a player you need to be strong, and that's what she's been thus far tonight.
This level, you got to be ready to go. As Fitzgerald shown on the boys' side as a freshman.
You led me into my next point if we've seen some underclassmen step up here at MV. Second one's good. 29-20, back to a 9-point ball game. Less than 2 to play in the third. Lady Rams on top. Wernsman will bring it for the Annies. At the 1:54 mark across the timeline. Off to the left, cuts back right off a right-hand dribble. Battling Palmer. Palmer almost tipped it away. She'll give to Meadows up top. Meadows steps to the left, throws over to Lumen. Shot on the way is an 18-footer, no good. Front iron, rebound. Haley Lockhart, there you go, and a jump ball forced by the Annies. Apparently just getting your hand on it and tipping it's a jump ball.
Yep. Quick one, quick trigger.
99 seconds to go in the third. Is 29-20. Inbound will come right to the bucket for Centralia. It'll be Meadows. Looking in, off the screen, Lumen trying to feed the post, and we'll have
push from behind. Lumen came across the lane there. Holtkamp got it, and she got shoved in the back from behind. You can see her lurch a little bit with that lower back shove. Third on Hannah Owens.
Quick trigger. It'll be Meadows. Mid-range jumper is good. She has the hot hand in the third. It is 29-22. The Annies are back within 7. Lady Rams to the basketball in the backcourt. 1:20 to play here in the third quarter. Ryan with the rock across the timeline, off to the right wing, looking to take it herself. Nope, backdoor. Lockhart stands all alone, gets the bucket. Lockhart all alone, backdoor equates 2, and it's 31-22. Lady Rams are back up 9. Nice. You writing that down? Thinking what I'm thinking?
Got it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She could use some. Meadows with it off of the right wing. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Skip pass all the way to the left arc. That's going to be Wernsman. Now back to Smith off of the elbow. 54 seconds to play in the quarter. It's 31-22. And if you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Ina. Welcome back to personal banking. Welcome back to a Lockhart defensive rebound off of the Lumen miss. 41 seconds to play in the third. It is 31-22. Lady Rams are up 9. They'd like to get it back to double digits before the end of the third. Right side, it's going to be Kelby Kuyava with the basketball. 30 seconds to play in the quarter. Again, 31-22, Mount Vernon. Zip pass underneath. Owens will be blocked by Meadows. Foul on Centralia. Owens to the line to shoot 2, and a chance to make it a double-digit lead once more.
Good look there. Lockhart inside to the sophomore. Owens had good post position, and she earns a trip to the line as that is the 4th foul on Danielle Meadows of Centralia. She'll come out after his free throw.
It's amazing the difference of the floor vision with Lockhart back in the game.
Yep.
Everybody sees it a little bit better. As Owens knocks down the first, she'll have a second one coming on the 2-shot assessment.
And with her on the floor, a lot of people get to see more of the floor because they're worried about where she's at and what she's doing.
24.8 ticks. Hannah's at the line shooting the back end of 2. Made the first, looking for the second. It's 32-22. Second one's on the way, and it's good. So good job at the stripe by Hannah Owens as Williamson will check in, give Hannah a breather for the rest of the half.
Yep, nice job. 10 points through 3 quarters for the sophomore.
And that's exactly what you need with 23 seconds left to go in the third. 33-22, the Lady Rams are on top. Wernsman comes to the left side, finds a substitution in Peters. Back up top for Lumen. Didn't see Peters sneak in, my apologies. Holtkamp with it inside the arc, looks for Starr up top. Wernsman's going to come around to the sideline with 4, unaware of the time on the clock. Perhaps Lumen will have it tipped away. Lady Rams will recover, and that's going to be 3/4 court. Won't count, but a good effort by Aaliyah Palmer. We've reached the end of 3. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 33, Centralia 22. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Your future is calling. With a GED test and some help from Run Lake College, you can answer the call. The current test expires at the end of 2013, and your scores will expire too if you don't finish and pass the test by then. Don't feel prepared? Don't worry, we can help. Visit finishtheged.com to learn more. Don't miss the chance to turn one small step into your next big opportunity, like college, a better job, and the respect you deserve. Finish your GED by the end of 2013. Questions? Call Run Lake College's Adult Education and Literacy Department today at 437-5321.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery? And being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidsons. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number 1. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
For more scores and insights, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now back to the Lady Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. 8 minutes to go, we assume, at least in regulation. We start the fourth quarter. Lady Rams with the basketball into the backcourt. They go left to right. It's Ryan with it against Reagan Schwartz, 3-sport athlete for the Annies. She'll play some softball for Mallory Ruggles this spring. At least I'm assuming there. Should never assume. Off of the right, it is Williamson. And now Williamson and Ryan will mess around with it over there. Jump ball force for the Annies. Alternating possession rule says it's Centralia basketball.
A lot of turnovers in this game. Jeff Lana and his staff will have to work on and correct.
7:40 to play in the fourth. Here comes Reagan Schwartz, left-hand dribble to the left wing. Looking around down low. Starr is blocked by Cuiava. That'll be a foul. Good defensive play by Kelby Kay, but it's going to send Starr to the line to shoot 2. Make her earn it.
Yep, Kelby picks up her second. It's only the second team foul on Mount Vernon in the second half. That's nice to see defensively.
As Starr goes to the line. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams, Lady Rams, and showcase here on WMIX. They have 5 locations, Mount Vernon, Dixon, and Woodlawn. Community First Bank, proud to be the voice of basketball. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Starr at the line, looking to complete the back into 2. It's on the way. Heard the crowd noise there.
1.
A little bit of hop.
Aha. Oh.
I heard the funniest one in that tune one time at Lakeland.
Right. We're not playing that one.
It was a big caw. I can't replicate it, but it was amazing. Anyway, it's Ryan across the timeline. 7:26 to play in the fourth. My fiance was there. She could do it. Good stuff.
Oh, wow. The overcall, side official overcalled the trail.
Uh-oh.
That won't go well.
Well, it won't.
Can't call double dribble if you never had control of it.
7:21 to play in the fourth. It's a 10-point game, 33-23. Schwartz with it up top, veers off to the right, looking to make it for the right block. Stripped away, recovered by Lohman in the lane, no good. Rebound will fall right through the hands. Jump ball favors Mount Vernon.
All I can say is how that was not called a foul for Centralia, or as far as sending them to the line, I have no idea.
Oh, no, I'm about to join that State Farm team. Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance, they want you to join. He is located at the corner of 42nd South Watertower, Mount Vernon. Online at TonyWilt.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They will have a foul deep in the backcourt.
Oh. She got tangled up and got twisted up and tweaked that knee, Lockhart did right here in front of us.
She's going to have to come out more than likely.
Yeah, she was dribbling with it and tried to stop, and her shoe stuck on the floor and twisted a little bit, and she kind of tweaked it. And with the way it is right now, that's going to hurt probably a little bit worse than what it would without it.
So we'll take a look as Scarborough checks in. 7:03 to play in regulation. It's a 33-23 game. Lady Rams on top. Length of the floor inbound will come right baseline. Jumping up and down is Starr. It's into Scarborough, has Owens up ahead, doesn't see her. Owens would have beat the defense back quite possibly. Scarborough with it across the timeline. Between the circles off a screen from Ryan. Looks back to the right, goes left to Palmer, and we'll have a foul on Reagan Schwartz.
I don't see that one either. They're saying Schwartz knocked Scarborough to the floor. Roger Stieg questioning that. Centralia get the defense going now. They'll defend the inbound. They'll go full man-to-man now. Down 10.
Off of the right, Claire Ryan. 6:49 to play in the fourth quarter. 10-point game, 33-23. Glad to have you on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Lumen will steal it away from Scarborough. Her layup is good. 33-25, 8-point game. Timeout, Roger Stieg of the 32nd variety here at the 6:37 mark of the fourth. Lady Ram lead shrinks to 8 as Lockhart comes out of the game to receive more treatment. We'll see what happens. This timeout is presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Eric Black and his staff wish you a safe, happy, healthy holiday season. Whew, what an interesting turn of events that has transpired here in the fourth quarter. Haley Lockhart will come out, get some treatment down there off of the sideline from Carrie Hammond. We'll see if they can get her back into this one. You can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We're on Facebook as well, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. WMIXsports.com. Of course, you'll find a scoreboard at the end of the night. Lockhart will trigger again. Length of the floor inbound here for the Lady Rams out of the timeout. Annies are back with an 8, 33-25 at the 6:37 mark. And again, you can see that sense of uh-oh from the Lady Rams.
Yep.
Guiava across the timeline, slips with the dribble out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Rams.
Lockhart on the bench. You're going to have to forego. She was playing just fine, and again, with the tweak out. Now you got to suck it up in the white and orange jerseys. You got 6.5 minutes to a big home win. Got to take it in stride.
Off the left wing, we'll see what happens. We're going to have a foul on the right side of the floor.
Legal screen on the corner.
So
52, Erica Starr. She joins Meadows with 4 fouls apiece.
Fresh my memory on the turnover count.
175 to 174, yes.
The backcourt Scarborough. I was being more rhetorical than anything, so you answered the way I wanted you to. Works out. Having some trouble with in the backcourt. Will be poked away by Starks. Recovered in the backcourt by the Annies. Into the front court now, Schwartz. 6:07 to play in the fourth quarter. 33-25. Meadows has a seam up the left. Stops, walks to the basketball, and they'll catch it.
Okay, second on them. Bryn Lake men win tonight. Woodlawn's Dawson Verhines with the shot to win it with about 18 seconds to go. That turned out to be last shot.
Lady Rams still some trouble with the Centralia pressure of the full court variety. Now it's intercepted near half court by Meadows. Has Star up ahead. She'll go right. Runner is going to be off the glass and good.
Mount Vernon's got to be careful.
Jeff Lonan wants a timeout. It's presented by the Medicine Shop, 3329 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Is that right? 2339 Broadway, Mount Vernon. My apologies. I knew that didn't sound right. Eric Blatt and his staff at the Medicine Shop wish you a happy and healthy holiday season. Full timeout, 33-27. Centralia is back within 6, Danny. And, you know, I know the leading scorer, team leader, is out of the ball game, but you still have to maintain your composure in situations like this.
Yes, you still have to maintain your composure. You got to take care of the basketball. And really, Lockhart is in on the ball handling, but not a lot. So your other players that are guards and handling the ball, whether Lockhart's in the game or not, have got to step up because simply they have not done that. And, again, we're back to 6 turnovers in this first part of this fourth quarter, just under over 2 minutes in. 6 turnovers. That's unacceptable. You got to be able to handle the basketball.
We'll see if they're able to do that out of the timeout. 33-27. It's gone from 14 now to 6. That was 14 back in the first half. And we shall see what happens the rest of the way. My, oh my, 9 shy of the top of the hour. We'll take care of that in a little bit.
And you better believe Centralia's going to press. And you're going to have to be ready. Mount Vernon's going to set something different here a little bit, set up something a little different.
See what Jeff Lonan, the Wizard, does out of the timeout. Cuava will inbound. Into Ryan. Some trouble with it already. The double team press here. Trying to get it up ahead to the right side. Cuava. It'll be lobbed now to Ryan. Underneath, Owens will have it tipped away by Meadows. Now the Lady Rams at least get to put together some half-court offense.
Yeah, and it will be a deal where the middle of the floor is open. Mount Vernon goes up that sideline. They got to crisscross back middle to have an opportunity to break this press a little bit easier.
Can't get stuck on one side. Backdoor into Owens. The bucket is good, and that's just what the Lady Rams needed. 35-27. They're back up 8. 5:32 to play in the fourth, and I think that's somebody you're going to have to count on to step up here in the fourth. Lumen back off of the right wing, finds Wernsman for the Annies. Looking inside for Starr, has to go up top to Meadows, who's been the hot hand here in the fourth. Second half even. Starr looks a little lost, finds Meadows here on the left arc. You can tell that's who they're gunning for right now. Going to be the key to this offense the rest of the way. Holtkamp, who was hot in the first half, misses there. Meadows the rebound. Second try is blocked by Ryan. And that'll be a foul on Claire.
Guards won't block shots in this game. They are not allowed to.
Only way you can if it's on its apex, not a goaltending and nowhere near the hand. 35-27. 8-point game. Meadows is at the line, makes the first. Lead is down to 7, 35-28. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking, member FDIC.
Got a ball game.
Yeah, we do.
That clock is not moving. Mount Vernon can't watch the clock. You got to play to win the game, Herm.
I was getting ready to say. 5:07 to go in the fourth. Now the clock will move. Stuck in the back court. Can't go parallel here. You got to go forward somehow, and it'll be tipped away by Starr out of bounds. Lady Rams will have to re-trigger. Can't go parallel. Got to go forward. It'll be into Scarborough. Almost has it picked away. There's going to be a foul here in the back court as Scarborough goes down hard.
And Mount Vernon's going to shoot some free throws here. Scarborough will shoot the 1-on-1.
So this is what you need. You need a shooter to the line to make some free throws here as they'll be shooting the rest of the way at the 4:58 mark of the fourth. Man. Yep.
Got to make free throws.
I mean, what more can you say, really?
Free throws will get you a win.
First one's on the way out. The one in bonus is good by Scarborough. She's made some big shots this season for the Lady Rams when needed. These efforts at the free throw line will definitely be big shots. See what happens here. Scarborough at the line looking for the back end here to try to extend it to 8. Makes them both. Good job by the junior. It's 37-29, 8-point game. Less than 5 to go in the fourth. It'll be Reagan Schwartz to bring it across the timeline with the right hand. Steps to the 10-foot line. Now up top, back to the left wing. Finds Meadows. Hands off to Schwartz, who comes around. Looking for the backdoor lob play. Almost touched by Owens. Got a piece of it, but Meadows got it. Rebound to Starr underneath on the right. Good. 37-31, the lead to 6. And now turning it over in the backcourt almost. It's recovered by Cuiava. We should have a foul here. Should be on Reagan Schwartz. Grabbed and spun Cuiava, it looked like. She's aggressive.
Cuiava got in there.
She's an athlete.
Referee was talking to the players saying, knock it off, knock it off. But as it was, Mount Vernon again, opportunity to go to the line, try to extend the lead.
Gotta like the feistiness of a Reagan Schwartz type, though.
Oh, yes.
First one's good from Cuiava. She'll get the bonus now. 38-31, 4:33 to play in the fourth.
It's where your seniors and your leaders have to make free throws.
Leaders and legends. Second one's good. It's 39-31. The Lady Ram lead back to 8. 4:32 to play in the fourth quarter. Schwartz, the point guard for the Annies at the moment. Crossover dribble at the top of the key. Now back left arc. 4:25 to play in the quarter. Trying to go all the way underneath. Curls around. Throws to the right elbow. Meadows. They shut her off. Holtkamp's the pass intended for Holtkamp tipped away. Good job by Hannah Owens. Kelby Cuiava brings it across the timeline. 4:10 to go. That's what you need. A turnover. Maybe let that defense create some offense.
You can run some clock here. Not flat out stall, but you can run some clock, maybe get Hannah Owens posted up down low.
Allows us time to think about a Red Lake College player of the game. Red Lake College, visit them online at rlc.edu. They have over 100 degree and certificate programs and can save you thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Off the right arc, it's Owens. 3:47 to play in the fourth. Up 8, 39-31. Let's see. Bounce pass over the right arc for Scarborough. Ball fake right, goes left to Cuiava. We're going to have a backdoor cut from Owens, who runs right into the welcoming arms of Abby Holtkamp. Holtkamp's done a nice job in the post for Centralia tonight. It was hot in the first half. Haven't seen much of it offensively. Credit the Lady Ram defense in the second half. Lob play down low, right block for Palmer. Bounces it back out to Scarborough. Good save. Somebody's camped out down there. I think you're right. Finally gets out, what, about 8?
8.
Lucky that they didn't pick that up. Ryan trapped along that timeline in the corner, throws in the right corner baseline for Scarborough. Trying to turn around, poked in, and that'll be a foul on the Annies.
And that worked out to Mount Vernon's favor. About a minute and a half went off the clock. And then the foul and the reach-in stopped the clock, and Scarborough go to the line where she was just a few minutes ago.
We'll see if – is that 10 or 9? I had 10.
10.
There we go. She'll be shooting 2. 3:01 to play, trying to make the lead 10 again. She'll make the first, well on her way. Let's see.
Free throw shooting. Make this one with 3 to go. It's not entirely over, but boy, it makes it that much more difficult, double digits.
Second one's good. The Lady Rams are back up 10, 41-31, doing it without Haley Lockhart here in the fourth quarter. Re-aggravated an earlier injury in this game, and she sits out at the moment. Lohman coming around off of the left wing, looking inside. It's going to be tipped away, recovered by Lohman. Good job by Ryan. Up top, make that left wing, pardon me, Meadows. Holtkamp got a touch off the elbow. Back to Meadows up top. 2:44 to go in the fourth quarter. 10-point ball game. Lady Rams are hanging on at this point. Wernsman, who's back in the game, throws left side Holtkamp. Back now off the block. It's going to be started the bucket. Fouled by Palmer.
Tough foul there. Clock stops and Trey goes to the line. Perfect scenario for them to try to get back into this one.
2:34 to go in the ball game. Regulation style. Stars at the line, shooting 2. She'll make the first. We'll get you a scoreboard update in our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show. We'll get you our final scoreboard. Of course, we'll upload a big one tonight on WMIXsports.com. Tongue-in-cheek big.
Yeah, because there's not many to choose from tonight. It's a Wednesday night in December.
Second free throw, no good. Just a 9-point game, 41-32. Cuiava on the rebound. It's going to come up that right side. It's a blocking foul. Lohman didn't get her feet set. If she could have tucked that right foot, probably would have gotten the charge. But as a result, to the line to shoot 2 is Kelby Cuiava.
Yep.
Credit her for going right in.
Forcing the action and making it run at the defender. And back at the line where she was just a few minutes ago.
First free throw, no good. Top of the hour, WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation. Also known as a free service. Radio's free. We're in the window. May not have been exact. I believe Kelby K made 1 of 2. 42-32 your score. Lady Rams are back up 10 as Kelby made the back end. 2:25 to play in the fourth. We're worldwide at WMIXsports.com. That's a good play there. It's going to be a jump ball. Changes the call, however. Hey, here's an idea. Let's call a jump ball. And then notice well after the jump ball call that the player was out of bounds on the opposing team. Centralia basketball left of the bucket, 2:18 to go. Good play there by Meadows to work it off the back iron. Thought it was going to drop. Holtkamp thought for the rebound. This will go off of the head of Palmer and belong to Centralia. So there's using your head. 10-point ball game, 2:12 to go. The Annies are trailing by 10, and it's always tough against Roger Steeg's Annies. It'll be a quick inbound, tipped out of bounds by Ryan. Good play by Claire Ryan, was camping out about the volleyball end line. Comes in off of the tip to tip it back out. Centralia will have to reset. I'm awake.
No, it's something else. Couldn't figure out where voices were coming from.
I know.
I know.
I thought that, okay. It wasn't just me hearing voices in my head.
No, Randy Orton.
Free throw line jumper, no good by Starr. Rebound will come on the restraining line by Scarborough, and that'll be a foul on Starr.
That
and
should
Scarborough
be 5.
the line to shoot 2.
Should be 5.
If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Mount Vernon, Dix, Woodlawn, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. They're the official voice of basketball.
Starr fouled out with 6. As Scarborough will go back to the line where she was.
2:04 to go. Also can't do it without Sarah Staley and Country Financial. Tomorrow is the day that anything could happen. Are you ready? When you meet with Sarah Staley at Country Financial in Mount Vernon, you get a one-on-one relationship and a plan that meets your goals. Country Financial, what's your idea of financial security? Why are you going to black on me, computer screen? You're active. Why am I talking to inanimate objects? As the first free throw is good. It's an 11-point lead, 43-32, 2:04 to go.
It's that time of year where Frosty and Rudolph and things show up.
That's true.
Yep.
Second one, no good. Back iron, rebound to Meadows.
Can't believe
How
she
big
missed.
has she been in the second half?
Yeah.
He knew she would affect the outcome of this game, just had a silent first half. Huge in the second for the Annies. 1:56 to play in the fourth. Lumen off the right side. Nice move down low. Holtkamp blocked by Owens. And then recovered by Holtkamp. Foul on Ryan. That's all developing there out from the mid-post on the right side. Give you a visual of where it was.
Ryan has picked up her fourth. She'll have to be careful now the rest of the way. It's a 1-1 here for Holtkamp.
Video on WMIXsports.com is fueled by Dale's Harley-Davidson. Holtkamp will not get a second. Misses off the back iron. Rebound Lohman. Feeds to the left. One dribble and a bucket from 12 for Danielle Meadows. And it's 43-34. It's down to 9. Up the right side will come Scarborough. Get it across the timeline. Works against Lohman. Double team. Can't go back timeline, but goes to the circle for Cuiava. Dale's Harley-Davidson offers that 10-year life of cycle warranty. Only Harley dealer in Southern Illinois to do so. Check them out at dales-hd.com. Missed the basketball out of bounds up the left side. Holtkamp will dribble to the left block. Throws back Lohman. Shot blocked. Rebound underneath. It'll be tipped away to the volleyball inline. It'll be recovered by Scarborough. Up ahead to Ryan. Ryan's going to battle Danielle Meadows. Link to the floor. Right block layup, and she leans in for the foul. Layup will not be good. Won't go, as they say. And to the line will go.
Wow.
Claire Ryan to shoot two. That could have been a huge play.
Wow. I'm just saying this. Lots of contact that could have been called wasn't on both ends of the floor as Meadows fouls out with 12, the second Annie to foul out in this game.
That's big for them because she was absolutely huge in that second half.
Yep.
She was the one that initially smelled the most blood in the water and really got it going for the Annies here in quarter number 4. First free throw, no good from Ryan.
Centralia has gotten within 6, but never really threatened. Now both free throws miss as I say that.
Holtkamp got the rebound. Lohman brings it across in front of the scorers table right side with a minute 5. It's a 9-point game, 43-34. Mount Vernon on top. Looking inside, tipped away. Palmer the big turnover to Cuiava up the right side. Holly Mays checks in for the Annies, by the way. It's in the circle now for Scarborough. Left side for Ryan. Less than a minute to play here in the ball game. 43-34. And we will have a quick touch foul from, I believe that to be
Schwartz.
No, I think that was actually Warrensman.
Was it? Oh, I saw one.
They look an awful lot alike down there when looking from behind. Got the dark hair and ponytail. 43-34, 9-point ball game. We'll shoot the free throws after the timeout. Brought to you by the Medicine Shop. 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Eric Black and the staff wish you a happy, safe, healthy holiday season. Danny Czerwinski alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Jeff Crow in the Crow's Nest here on WMIXsports.com. Our man back at the station keeping us on the air on WMIX FM. We took care of the legal ID right at the top of the hour, so you know who we are. Now you know your staff. Now you know you can follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or log on to WMIXsports.com for all your social media access and all your scores, highlights, and archive broadcasts from WMIX Sports, among other things. You'll also find our broadcast schedule. You're in the timeouts right now. What are you or I should say you're in the huddles right now. What exactly are you discussing?
Oh, if you're Jeff Lana and you're discussing make free throws go down, play defense, don't foul to stop the clock, make sure the clock keeps going and whatever else. If you're Roger Stieg, you got to stress the importance of score and foul and get the clock stopped and maybe get the ball back. That's about all you can do at this point.
Out of the timeout, Kelby Cuiava will have the 2 shots. That was the 3rd personal on Wernsman. Of course, we're well past the 10-foul mark in this second half. Whew, Lady Rams, it'll be a tough 6-1 if they're able to hang on. You would think with 9 and 45, but stranger things has happened. Make it 10 as Cuiava knocks down the first. Has a back end coming. This would be Centralia's first conference loss if they aren't able to come back. Cuiava makes them both. That's a good way to keep the Lady Rams up in front. 11-point ball game, 43 seconds to go. Schwartz across the timeline. Has it picked away by Palmer. Off the steal with 38. Crosses the lane. Right block layup is good. That is big for Aaliyah with 35 seconds, and the Lady Rams are up 13. Good job by Palmer. 28-second mark. 47-34, 13-point game. Up top off the bounce. That's going to be a 3 from Lohman. In and out. Rebound underneath Scarborough. 19 seconds in the backcourt. The Annies are going to back off.
Centralia will back off. That'll be the end of it.
And this is your concession.
Yep.
47-34. content with dribbling the time off the clock are the Lady Rams. And the Lady Rams will improve to 6-1, 2-0 in the South 7. Their next conference game is Tuesday against Carbondale here at Changnon Gym. And that is your final. Mount Vernon 47, Centralia 34. We'll tell you all about it in the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Lady Rams Dave Bowers. Look at your next ride weather. Patchy clouds tonight, although 30 to 34. The outlook for tomorrow, any sun giving way to clouds, a high of 56. And then cloudy tomorrow night with a shower late, low 46. Finally cloudy and milder with a shower, high 61. And then on Saturday, clouds, sun with a high temperature of 54. Now look for a Sunday overcast with rain expected, and that's accepted to mid-50s. Next ride weather, WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
People's National Bank understands how much small business means to a community. That's why we have been supporting the local economy of Southern Illinois for over 100 years by providing commercial loans to area businesses. And our loan decisions are made right here in Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Jim Fleig, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by today to find out what a true community bank is all about.
People's National Bank, proudly supporting local businesses since 1909.
You're looking for a great quality SUV to get you through the winter, right? Well, Second Chance Auto has never had a better selection. Find SUVs from small to medium to large. Four-wheel drive models, too. Their inventory has never been better. Cars, trucks, vans, and many priced under $10,000. Instant approval with honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Make this your best year with a quality SUV from Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
More Americans are on the move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crown View in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
Get the gift of health for Christmas at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy. If sitting and standing are a challenge, a little lift goes a long way. The Medicine Shop carries a variety of lift chairs that lift and recline. Our home medical department offers so much more. We carry everything from stair lifts to scooters, wheelchairs to walkers. Are you worried about an elderly loved one living alone? Ask about the 911 emergency alert system. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
These devices are very small in size, and that becomes the microphone through which you can speak. You don't have to be near a certain phone. You don't have to be near a certain intercom. It goes with you.
The 911 emergency alert system is water resistant, and there are no monthly fees. Not sure what to buy? We now offer gift cards that can be used for any product or service in the store. And from our family to yours, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. The Medicine Shop, 2339 West Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
Glad to have those of you still with us on WMIX and online at WMIXsports.com. It was tough. It was tumultuous, but the Lady Rams are 6-1 on the year, 2-0 in the South 7 Conference. They remain at the top. 47-34 your final over the Annies. The Annies dropped to 5-4. They are now 2-1 in the South 7 Conference. Oh, Danny Czerwinski alongside. I'm Chris Hugo. Danny, it was tough and tumultuous, I think, is one of the ways to describe this one. Haley Lockhart goes down with some sort of knee injury in the first half, comes back into the ball game. Well, there goes that tweet.
Yep.
I was with you. I knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Anyway.
Gotta hurry. But long story short, you lose Lockhart. So what you think is going to be a serious knee injury turns out to not be so serious. Comes back into the game after icing it for a little while. Then at some point in the second half, tweaks it, has to come back out. Things got a little rough, but the Lady Rams were able to hang on and win this one.
Able to right the ship. Your seniors and veterans took over, helped kind of slow things down, channel things down, and Mount Vernon gets a nice home victory tonight here at Changnon Gymnasium.
Plenty to talk about on your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. We owe you Heartland Accounting postgame stats. We'll get to all of that in just a moment. We'll take a quick break, come back with your stats. This is the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show on WMIX.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What do you look for in a full-size pickup? Hi, Roy Smith, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Here are some hard facts to think about. The 2013 F-150 can tow a heavier trailer and haul more cargo than any of its competitors. The F-150 has fully boxed frames that's the foundation of all this great capability. And it's engineered and tested to withstand more punishment than you could ever subject it to. The F-150 is built Ford tough to come through with the capability you expect in this full-size pickup from Ford, day in and day out. Right now, you can save $5,500 on a 2013 F-150 Crew Cab 4x4 when you finance through Ford Motor Credit. Come see one of our sales representatives about an F-Series or any vehicle, new or pre-owned, at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or visit us online at fordsquare.com.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conrady to their medical staff. Dr. Conrady specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conrady will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conrady, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mount Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back to the Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Jeff Crow still bringing you the video on WMIXsports.com. Oh, Lady Rams win this one by a final of 47-34, 13-point victory. That would seem unlucky in most circumstances, but it proved to be beneficial tonight for Lady Rams as we check out your Heartland Accounting postgame stats.
Well, the Lady Rams were 11 of 16 from two-point range, 69%, 1 of 6 from the arc for 17. Lady Rams only shot 22 shots but made 12 for 55%. The Annies, 13 of 40 from two-point range, 33%, missed both three-point attempts, so they go 13 of 42 from the field for 31%. They put up 20 more shots than Mount Vernon did in the game. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon was 22 of 29 for 76%. Centralia was only 8 of 13 from the line. They settled for a lot of jumpers, 62% in the game. Rebounding to Centralia, 22-21. However, also, Mount Vernon 27 turnovers, Centralia 24. Leading the way for the Orphans, or the Annies, they had 6 players score. Danielle Meadows had 12, Abby Holtkamp 10, Erica Starr 6, and then Jordan Lumen, Reagan Schwartz, and Lauren Smith had 2 points apiece. For the Annies, for the Lady Rams, they had 7 players scoring the game. Hannah Owens with 12, Haley Lockhart with 11, Aaliyah Palmer and Kelby Kuyava with 7, Courtney Scarborough 5, Claire Ryan 3, and Natalie Williamson 2 to give you a final score of Mount Vernon 47, Centralia 34.
Those are your stats calculated by Heartland Accounting, your small business experts, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your post-game stats. We're here on the Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show, 47-34, your final. Lady Rams get a big win here tonight. So much for that segue into Lonan. Lonan's back now. Segue ruined, but it's a big night nonetheless. The birthday boy joins us now. Jeff Lonan, you win this one against Centralia, 47-34. It was tumultuous at times. It was tough, but your team still showed a gutsy performance out there on the floor. They get it done here tonight, and congratulations to your team on a big win.
Well, it wasn't pretty again. And it was for half, and then we just made a lot of critical errors with the basketball in the second half that we just got to get we got to shore that up, and we got to get better. But that being said, we did what we had to do. We did more good things tonight than bad. I don't know. I'm just happy as heck for this win, and happy for the girls. That's as happy as I've seen them in a long time down there. They're just ecstatic. They're down there eating my cupcakes.
They ate your Oreo balls that time at Cahokia, too. They'll eat anything. You got to be careful with that.
Well,
is this a good eating your cupcakes?
It's probably best they eat them anyway.
Okay.
I don't think I need to eat any more, obviously. So I'm letting them have fun down there.
That's
and
good,
they promised they'd save me one, so it was good.
2 times Lockhart gets hurt. 2 times your team has to step up, and it seemed that a lot of your leaders, guards, and others help to step up in some way, shape, or form, not only take care of the basketball, but somehow keep the lead at points in the game that are very important when Centralia was on runs.
Yeah, and the thing with Lockhart is, she got hurt, and then when she was over on the bench, we kind of fell apart, because she's kind of our heart and soul on the floor. Let's get right down to it. She's the senior leader. She's, our main scorer, our offensive threat. And when she went down, I think we got a little bit out of sorts because we're not used to practicing really with her off the floor in practice. So that was really kind of the first time because Haley doesn't come out a lot. And then she got the okay to come back in from the trainer after Carrie looked her over. Carrie couldn't find anything wrong. All her ligaments seemed tight. Carrie put a knee brace on her and said it probably scared her more than anything. She thought maybe she just, was going to be okay. And when Carrie says that, I've been coaching here a long time. I've coached football teams and basketball teams alike. And when Carrie tells you something, 99% of the time it's accurate. So, I put her back in the game, and that's how that happened. And then as she progressed in the game, there those 3 or 4 minutes she was in, it didn't work out for her. So we took her back out. And, that was my decision. I got that advice based on what the trainer told me. And I wouldn't take anything back. I'd do the same thing again 100 times out of 100 times. And tomorrow, when she wakes up, Carrie said we'll reevaluate her. And again, we'll see what happens. But Haley had to be in this game tonight. I think just for the 2 or 3 minutes she was in, she added some stability and kind of bridged the gap for when she went back out. She got 4 or 5 rebounds, I think scored a basket. So, we had to win this game, period. I mean, we could not let this game get away, and I did what I thought was best for the team to win the game. And hopefully she'll be okay tomorrow and we can move on to Carbondale.
One of those things over here on the floor where she was trying to stop herself and looked like the shoe got caught on the floor. It's just one of those things. But other ladies have stepped up.
Yeah.
Courtney Scarborough, Kelby Kuyava in the fourth quarter made a ton of free throws to extend that lead.
Yeah, we're pretty good free throw shooters, and that's one good thing that we have going for us is if we can get a lead, we can make some free throws. The thing we got shaky on was taking care of the ball until they could foul us, and we gave it up a little bit too much there. We went through a sequence where I think we turned it over 4 times in a row. And they were putting some heat on us, some full court pressure, and I was just happy to get it in our half court, and then we got it in our half court, and I think a couple times we didn't really get in what we needed to be in after we talked about it in the timeout. There was some panic, but then again, I think there was one stretch here we ran about a minute, and I thought that was big from like 4 down to about 3, or maybe it was 3 to 2. I can't remember, but that's the kind of possessions you need late in a game against a Centralia who doesn't score a lot of points, to just kind of drain the clock out and not allow them enough time to come back. And we had a couple possessions that were good like that where we can run some clock, and then we messed a few of them up. So, but this is a very imperfect game. It's a very imperfect science, and we're dealing with young girls who are not perfect, and that's the way it is. And I love them to death. If they were perfect, then there wouldn't be anything to practice or work on. The best kids I've worked with in a long, long time. They really are. They're good girls. They're well behaved, and they just want to win. And so far, they're doing it.
If you look at the playbill for tonight's game, you'll see Jeff Lonan starring as Jack Handy with some deep thoughts there on the Smith Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Lon, I got one question for you.
Yeah.
Are those your gifts up there on the stage?
Yeah.
Have you opened them yet?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I have no. Well, I got one gift, and the girls got me a tie and a locker.
Was it tied already?
Yes.
Now that is
did you tie it?
No.
Oh, well, they got somebody tied.
I knew about it.
Maybe it's Jeff Roper.
It could have been.
Back.
Or Rod Shirts.
Rod Shirts.
Could have been Lexi Shoemaker. She was here tonight.
It could have been. She's done it. Yeah, she tied it a few times. It is tied. It's nice and orange, and the girls picked it out, and they paid for it. And
nice.
And they got about 2 dozen cupcakes down there, and they got balloons, and I guess they don't dislike me too much.
I was going to say, that's the ultimate sign of love when they tie your tie for you, Lana.
Yeah, well, I try to be good to them as I can, and I try to treat them fair, and I think that they appreciate that. I don't really ever try to lie to anybody. I kind of tell them how it is, and I'm the first one to pat them on the back whenever they do well. And I couldn't wait to get to the locker room and pat everybody on the back and And I was just so proud of the seniors. I thought Natalie didn't play a lot of minutes, but Nat came in and gave us, 4 or 5 minutes tonight. That was really key. She got a key basket for us, and that's the thing. When you see a kid like that, succeed, even though she didn't get to play a lot of minutes, that means as much to me as a kid who gets 20 or 25, points a game. And it's the same sensation. It's just being a team member and filling your role, and that was good. And it's just good to see the win. Now, the thing we got to do now is just forget it, because we got to go deal with Carbondale next week. We got to get Haley healthy, and if we can't get Haley healthy by then, we'll put somebody else will step up, and that's just kind of how the game goes. If somebody goes down, somebody else got to step up. That's my old Dan Mings in me right there.
There you go.
And there's so much truth to that. And so we'll see what happens, and we hope we have her. And if we got to rest her another week or two, we'll do that. And I have confidence in the 5 kids that I put out on the floor. The next week against Carbondale can get the job done, no matter who it is. So we'll just go back, take the day off tomorrow, and then tomorrow Friday we'll go back at it.
There you go. Jeff Lana and the Lady Rams, big win tonight, 47-34 over Centralia. We'll take a break, come back, have your player of the game, and one last scoreboard update here on the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday sports show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday sports show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
How does Dale's Harley-Davidson in Mount Vernon stay the longest-running Harley dealer in Southern Illinois? How about free pickup and delivery? And being the home of the $29.95 oil change? Plus, get financing as low as 1.5 APR, along with the best selection of certified pre-owned Harley-Davidson. So now you know how Dale's Harley-Davidson stays number 1. Dale's Harley-Davidson, open every day but Wednesday, just off of I-57 in Mount Vernon. Visit dales-hd.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Rend Lake College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. RLC will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call RLC's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342, 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Changnon Gymnasium, your Schmidt. Bad time for hiccup. Your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Lady Rams beat Centralia tonight at home, 47-34. Chris Hugo, Danny Czerwinski is alongside. Jeff Crow's up in the Raptors. Big win for the Lady Rams. Of course, we visited your stats already. We owe you one final scoreboard update. We'll get that to you now.
Men's basketball college, the Salukis lost at Western Kentucky 58-57. But the women won tonight over Southeast Missouri State 58-57. We scroll down. We know the Rend Lake men won due to a last-second or almost last-second shot by Dawson Bearhines. And then the Chester Lady Yellow Jackets beat Shawnee tonight, 42-33. We'll see Chester against SVW at SVW tomorrow night here on WMIX on the showcase.
On the showcase, indeed. Glad to have you with us for the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Those are your scoreboards presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. He's located on the 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Online at TonyWilt.com. One last facet of the postgame is your Rend Lake College player of the game. Clear choice tonight.
It's clear choice. Leading scorer Hannah Owens with 12 points. Your player of the game. She did a lot of things underneath, rebounding, ball handling when Lockhart went out, not once but twice, but also, in fact, she took kind of a beating underneath. Got the basketball and was carrying players up and down and getting shots off, and then that's a credit to her.
Credit to her indeed. Rend Lake College, where you can find over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu. That'll do it for us tonight. For Danny Czerwinski, for Jeff Crow, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting, thank you for listening to this presentation of WMIX Sports. I'm Chris Hugo from Mount Vernon, reminding you of your final score. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 47, the Centralia Annies 34. We'll talk to you tomorrow night from Cesar. Good night.